Hello and welcome back to GreedFall. This is Jewel Smith, middle-aged gamer mom, writer, and crafter. You can find out more about me at patreon.com/JewelSmith. Yesterday we were in the middle of a main quest. A cure for Malachor, subquest, quest for a panacea. It says I did not gain the village's trust. I'm not sure why I've got a red X on that one because I did 2 different little mini side quests to help the villagers. That could be why when we finally confronted the Tierna Harh Cadachtas, she's like a great shaman, alchemist, magical lady. She was sleeping with lizards when we found her. We had to fight the lizards. She was angry at us and we had to fight the lizards. So I don't know what I did wrong there. I don't know if the quest was glitched because we had one person that sent us to repair some bells, and so then we got the 1 out of 2 there. And then we talked to another guy that wanted us to find his lost seal. Not the kind that eats fish. But the kind that I guess is made out of stone or something. I'm not really sure. I didn't get a good look at it. And I got that, and I brought it back to him. But and then he told us where to go to find her. He said, "Okay, great. Here you go. Here's where she is." But I guess that didn't count toward gaining the village's trust. That was a bit unclear and unfortunate, actually. This game, it is really good. I like the story. I like the graphics. I think the voice acting is decent. The combat is interesting. I like the mechanics, the companions and everything, but sometimes it does have a few weird glitches and shortcomings where it's like hard to navigate a quest line. Can't really figure out what you're supposed to do next or where you're supposed to go. And obviously, like here, I thought I had helped 2 people and so I could move on because he told me where to go find her. So I thought, okay, great, I did the thing that I needed to do and now I can go do the thing. But no, then she got mad at us when we got out there, and anyway. But hopefully it won't damage the situation too much. I'm supposed to be a diplomat for a neutral faction called the Merchant Congregation, and I'm trying to build goodwill with all of the other factions and people in the game. The natives are on friendly terms with me, so I guess even if she gets mad at me, it might drop down to nice and not friendly, but I'd like to keep the positive, high regard there. I don't know how to get the knots over to my side. I'm actually maybe kind of in the middle of a Bridge Alliance branch of the main quest. Maybe the Bridge Alliance will like me a little bit more when I finish this. I don't know. And the Teleme, I don't like them at all, but I guess I have to do their quest too. So here we are. We are in the middle of trying to chase down this lady. We had to fight her lizards, unfortunately, and then now we're chasing after her. Mev, there she is. She is the highest spiritual authority of Tier 4D and the head of a clan of shadow spirits. Now, she said her name was Mev, and she said that she was the daughter of Morrigan, who was the daughter of Curdwin. Now, those names all rang bells for me. Mev is actually from Irish mythology. I think she was a warrior queen of some kind or another. And she's also possibly had an influence on other literature and other stories along the line. And then supposedly this lady whose name is Mev, she said she was the daughter of Morrigan. Well, Morrigan's also from Irish mythology. In very general terms, she was considered a war goddess, I guess. And then she said that her mother Morrigan was the daughter of Curdwin. Now, Curdwin is from Welsh medieval legends, and she was a sorceress with a magic cauldron. So all of these names are coming from Celtic mythology, and I have said in earlier streams that a lot of the native islander language and some of their words sound like Gaelic to me. So even though this game is a fantasy RPG and it seems to be very loosely based on the 17th century, particularly the 17th century European incursions into the Americas, the natives themselves don't seem to be based on the Native Americans of North and South America and Central America. They seem to be based on the ancient Irish, or I guess I would go with Ireland. The ancient Celts, but Ireland being an island, maybe Tierfredi is sort of loosely based on Ireland. I don't know. I don't know much about the making of this game, but that's just what it seems like to me. Hey, Stella, I see you in the chat room. How are you this Saturday? Hello, Silver Fox. Hello, Barbarian King. Hello, Sonic Bro, aka Patrick. How you doing? Silver Fox says, I have the game coming tomorrow. What game? Oh, $20.99 on Amazon. Did you order this? Did you order GreedFall? I still was saying it seems like there's so much more to the game than I first realized. Yeah, me too. You and me both. And I think a lot of people. This game didn't get a lot of attention, at least not around the circles of people that I follow on YouTube and gaming magazines that I look at and gaming websites and stuff that I look at. It didn't seem to get a lot of attention, which is unfortunate because, I think a lot of people just kind of looked at it and went, some kind of Three Musketeers game, whatever. It didn't come from Bethesda or, Santa Monica Studio or something where, it didn't seem to have a lot of fanfare. And so it just seemed like it kind of, it was under the radar for a lot of people. It wasn't Obsidian, right? Everyone was so excited about Outer Worlds coming out from Obsidian, and it was going to be the next kind of Fallout New Vegas game or whatever, and there was so much hype. This game was not hyped, which is fine. I don't particularly like hype. Good hype or bad hype. I don't like getting on hype trains. But yeah, it's unfortunate that it just didn't get much attention because the detail and the costumes, the twists and turns and complexity of the story, the combat. I mean, there's so many things that I like about this game. It's really good. I mean, I'm enjoying it much more than when I played Outer Worlds. I mean, eventually I got into Outer Worlds enough to enjoy it, and I'm glad I played it. By the time I got to the end, I was like, okay, that was decent. But it took me a long time to really, connect with that game and to care and to... I really had to, push myself to slog through it, a lot of it. And I've never felt that way with this game. I have never felt like, oh, God, I gotta do this thing. I just didn't want to do it. I've been so excited about playing this game. And same for Witcher 3. I really had a hard time slogging through that game, and I eventually just gave it up. But yeah, I've really enjoyed the heck out of GreedFall. Now I'm looking at online here. I'm curious. I know I've mentioned a few times. I didn't know if this had ever gotten awards. GreedFall was nominated for Best RPG at the 2019 Titanium Awards. And it was nominated for Game Original Role Playing at the NAVGTR Awards. I don't know what that is. NAVGTR Awards. And for Best Message Bearer Game, Best Artistic Design, and Best Game Setting at the Pegasus Awards in 2020. It says that the PlayStation 4 version of GreedFall sold about 13,000 physical copies in Japan. And has sold... as of 2020... It says, as of November 2020, GreedFall has sold over 1 million copies worldwide. Alright, so, you know, it made some money, I assume. 1,000,000 copies is decent, right? I mean, I don't know how that compares to other games. I mean, I know Skyrim sold something like 20 million copies or something, but you know, that's Skyrim. I don't know how many copies other games like Horizon Zero Dawn or, you know, Outer Worlds or whatever, I don't know how many they've sold by comparison. Shall I compare? Let's see if I can find any sales data. Okay, Outer Worlds has sold 2 million copies. Over 2 million copies worldwide. And according to my data online here. And Horizon Zero Dawn sold 10 million copies. Okay. So yeah, it did 10 times as well as GreedFall. But yeah, I think part of that is because, you know, games like Outer Worlds and Horizon Zero Dawn, you know, they, like I said, they had this kind of, you know, they had a lot more, they seem to have a lot more promotion behind them. I don't remember this game being promoted very much. I mean, I think I may have seen a YouTube video here or there, maybe, going, hey, there's this game that's going to come out. It might have been like tweeted out on Twitter somewhere by Sony, you know, in passing or something. But yeah, it nowhere near had the buzz that other games had, which is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Oh, cool. Your daughter get it for you? Is that what you're saying, Silver Fox? It says, I'm giving away Witcher 3 and GTA and a copy of Fallout 4. Giving them away like you're doing a giveaway somewhere, or giving them away like you're just going to give them to friends or something? You like the look of GreedFall, but just don't rush to buy games. Yeah, I don't usually either. I mean, I had liked the way this one looked when I saw it. But yeah, obviously, you know, it came out in like 2019. I didn't rush out and get it. I only got it now because it was free for PlayStation Plus members in January 2021. But I'm glad I did, because, you know, I may have just completely forgotten all about it and it would have fallen off my radar and I never would have had a chance to play. I'm glad that they put it up for free. But yeah, it would totally be worth 25 bucks, whatever. I mean, it's the full price is $50. I don't know if it's $50. But I mean, you know, I wouldn't even spend $50 on Witcher or you know, I don't know if I think last time I spent $50 on a game, it was Skyrim Special Edition or something like that. It's got to be a really good game for me to pay full price. Oh, interesting. The developer, Spiders, their next game is going to be about the French Revolution. Interesting. No, there are not many games like Skyrim, that's for sure. And unfortunately, I'm afraid that the next Elder Scrolls game is not going to be like Skyrim either. I don't know. I just have some bad feelings about it. Let's see if they surprise me. But okay, we got to try to catch up with the great shaman. So let's do that. I think she's up here. Are we gonna have to fight more things? Oh, yep. I felt it. I felt it.
Things are about to get dicey.
I wish I knew more about exactly what spells that Ciora was using. And what the heck Kurt's got going on there? Is he drinking health potions or something? He often sparkles after a battle, and I don't think it's perspiration. See if we can figure that out. Alright, so Ciora, her weapon is a one-handed blade. She uses elemental coating. Her special attack is to restore the team's health and armor. Okay, so yeah, maybe when I see the lights swirling around me during a battle, that's what she's doing, is casting a healing spell. But it doesn't really say if she's got anything else going on, because I've seen her cast like little fireballs and things, I thought. Alright, and Kurt. Oh, okay, he has balance potions. Dude, you don't gotta worry about balance, babe. You got like the best armor in the world. It's over 100% balance on it. He's got this thing I just got him. Look at that, 117 balance. And then he's drinking potions on top of that. This dude is just a brick wall. Alright. Alright, well, you do you. You do you, Kurt. Oh, and I leveled up to level 19. Shazam! I now have 3 skill points. And I have an attribute point. No talent points until level 21 for me. Okay, but 3 skill points means I could unlock the bombs. I could be the bomb. Do I have to craft the bombs? Or, I mean, I would assume I do. But alright, let's buy it. Let's buy the bomb. And then I can increase the area of effect of the bomb, and I can also poison them with a toxic bomb. Okay. I've had a few toxic bombs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. after eating something that's gone off. All right. Let me check in with the chat here. Oh, okay, Silver Fox. You're gonna give those games to your son for his friends. Witcher 3, GTA, Fallout 4, yeah. Those are good games to spread the love. Can't wait for your birthday. Yeah, isn't your birthday in March, Patrick? I know. That's how I feel. Silver Fox is by the time Bethesda gets Elder Scrolls 6 out, I will be in my Twilight home. I know. I keep saying, like, eventually when, by the time that game comes out, I'm gonna be, like, gaming grandma, right? I'll be playing it with my grandkids. By the time they get that out. Well, and I read somewhere that Todd Howard is working on an Indiana Jones game now, which I'm not surprised. He seems like he would be a big fan of Indiana Jones. I don't know why, but I just see in my mind, I can see Todd Howard wearing like an Indiana Jones hat and an Indiana Jones coat, and just thinking he was the shit with like a whip in his hand. I could just totally see Todd Howard trying to like rock the Indiana Jones look. It just seems so very Todd to me. I don't know why, but it just does. And I heard that he was overseeing that game, but it's going to be developed by Machine Games, I think that's their name, that did Wolfenstein 2, which was a game about Nazis. And then, you know, there's Nazis in Indiana Jones. I presume they're going to have Nazis in the Indiana Jones game. So yeah, that to me is really interesting. Like, if he's busy overseeing that game, then who the heck's working on Elder Scrolls 6? It's just never going to come out, I swear. Alright, and we have an attribute point to spend. I'm not doing magic, so I don't really need to worry about willpower or mental power. I could do accuracy. I mean, I think the only thing that... I think willpower gives me the ability to use certain necklaces. Certain magical necklaces or something. Oh, right here, yeah. Okay, mental power. I can wear the best rings. Okay, rings are things that you wear if you're doing spell casting, and I don't do that. And then, yeah, this one you can wear the best amulets and necklaces, but oh well. I could do more powerful firearms and alchemy. I could do more fury and melee damage. Well, I do like having a powerful gun. Now, I had grabbed 1 endurance point to increase my maximum life and balance. But I don't know if that actually had an immediate effect or if it just has an effect on like how high I can go with my armor and balance score. That might have been a wasted point. So I'm going to go for accuracy since I do really like my firearms and alchemy. We'll do that. Why not? Find a way to enter the holy place. Well, do I still have the sacred seed?
There is a residue. It looks as if something had been placed here.
Okay. So, can I place something there? Blood? A seed? Because we opened another door by placing a seed there. Search area, find a way to enter the holy place. Okay, well, I guess we gotta search the area. Oh, something over here. Telling me to go this way. Oh, okay.
These roots are so interwoven and taut that it's impossible to get through them. She passed through here, there's no doubt of it. But how was she able to get past these roots? This stone stele has something to do with the entry of the grotto. But how?
Ask your companions, elaborate, and hypothesis. Alright, I got the intuition for it. Let's go.
This is obviously island magic. Some sort of ritual. The roots must open if one places the proper offering on the altar stone. I wonder if Ongos, the Voglandaig, will know how this works.
Oh, okay. It just zapped us, teleported us right back here. Hey, remember me? I'm the one that got your seal.
Were you able to meet the Tierna Harh Cadachtas?
Yes, but to my grave disappointment, she fled before I could expose my arguments.
Yes, many strangers have tried to capture her many times. She must have decided you were one of them.
Okay, how do I open the passage?
I am once again in need of your assistance. I must take the passage blocked by a door of roots.
You had the honor of speaking with my mistress. If she chose to follow the sacred passage, then it is that she had nothing more to say to you. Why would I share with you the understanding of the ritual that protects her?
Invent a story. Now that would be lying. Try to convince him. Explain the escape of the Tierna Harh. Well, I'll start with trying to explain.
Listen, I was able to meet the Tierna Harh thanks to you. But I haven't the slightest clue why she fled in the middle of our conversation. I sincerely believe that there was a misunderstanding. You know that I mean her no harm. If I was simply given a chance to explain, I'm certain that she would understand.
You must feed the offering ward to enter into the passage and meet her once again.
I need to place a seed on the stone stele, don't I?
That's what I said.
Yes, you must make this offering. I cannot tell you from which plant it is given, but there is a chance there are more in her dwelling. I will let you enter this one time, but treat her dwelling with respect, I ask you.
Thank you for your help.
Do not be so eager to thank me. The place you enter is ripe with dangers. As do all sacred places, it defends itself with the wild beasts that it fosters. This passage leads to a forest where the ancestors of the Tierna Harh Cadachtas makes her home.
And why should I fear the ancestor?
Have stories of the Nadaig been shared with you? In your language, you would call them guardians.
No, I've never heard of them.
Those who are Donegad draw their power from the island. They are bound to her. They become Sinol Menawi. The more they draw power from the earth, the more of themselves they give her. There are times the bond becomes so strong that they abandon themselves completely and become her guardians. They take the face of a Nadaig who, as long as the island gives them life, watch over her dominion. The Nadaig are big and powerful, and they despise intruders.
Well, okay, wait a minute. Yeah, alright, let me leave.
I must leave.
Okay, hang on. Let's look at our bestiary. I could have swore that we had run into this Nadaig before. Yeah, right there. Yeah, that's what we had to fight the very first time. Like, before we even got off the mainland. The very first boss battle is the Nadaig. And then we had to fight a Glendaman when we were doing Vasco's quest. And then we fought another one again. I can't remember what quest we were doing. We fought one of these a couple of times. Oh, I think it was when we were looking for secret knowledge about the ancient ruins. We had to fight one. Okay, alright, yeah. See, now, and he just said that there's people who draw on the power of the island and then they give over parts of themselves. So, my theory was correct then? Did he just, what he said then just confirms what I was thinking? That people with the mark like she has end up transforming into these nature guardians? I've been saying that all along, that was my suspicion. But it was kind of a weird conversation there, because he's like, have you heard of the Nadaig? And didn't she say no? She didn't know what that was or something? And I'm like, yeah, you do. You totally do. It's right here in your book. It's right here in your notes, in your codex. Yeah, so I don't know why she said she didn't know what these were, because we've already fought a few. But okay. I'm just trying to, like, process everything that's going on here. It's a little bit confusing to me. But Angus says we can go into her house and get... Ah, here we go. Get the seeds that we need. Oh dear. Treat her house with respect. Does that mean I shouldn't take her stuff? What's she got ammo in here for?
This looks like a collection of skulls from various animals. I wonder what purpose they serve.
These skulls symbolize the animals. Through some rituals, we greet them. We thank them for feeding and dressing us, so that the next hunting season they will once again give us the weak amongst their herds.
All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the route passage.
Okay. Well, that looks like it right there over my shoulder, those red flowers. What do you think? But we'll get to that. We'll loot everything first because we might not have a chance to come back and loot it again. Ooh, grinding stone. That's how you grind flour. I've been watching a documentary show. I think it's maybe 8 or 10 years old. I'm not sure how old it is. It's on Amazon Prime. I think it's called A Day in the Life of a Medieval Castle or something like that. And it's a history program about these people in France who are rebuilding a medieval castle using all of the same techniques and materials and tools that were used during medieval times. I think in this case the 13th century, maybe 13th or 14th century. Anyway, but yeah, they were talking about how people had their own grinding stones. When you say back to the old grindstone, right? When you say they go back to work or whatever, the grindstone was this, and they would spend up to like 2 or 3 hours a day just to grind enough flour to make bread to eat, because it was a very long, laborious process until they started building mills. But not everybody, you know, not every town had a mill. But anyway, sorry, just me being a history nerd. Okay, looks like we've gotten everything around the edges. We've got a potion here and some papers and some flowers. Alright, let's start with the papers.
This bark is covered with little symbols. It looks like some sort of writing.
Oh, it's bark.
Though I've been led to
Okay.
believe the natives have no written language.
The Donegada use these symbols amongst themselves, and only they understand their meaning. It is a secret and sacred language. I cannot reveal to you what the bark contains without breaking my bond.
Can you at least tell me if they speak of a passage? A seed?
No. I would have told you.
All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the route passage.
Alright, let's look at the
All
potion.
these crushed plants and these powders. She must have been preparing a potion. It might be the miraculous remedy. To be so close and yet to have no idea what to do with all this. All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the route passage.
Alright.
This plant looks familiar. I saw some not far from here. Unfortunately, it has lost its seeds. I don't see any seeds here. The only clue we have is this plant. Let's try to find some other flowers. It might be their seed that opens the passage.
Okay. I don't remember her seeing these flowers before, but alright. Let's go see if we can find some. Oh, in that direction, huh?
All these flowers. Perhaps this is where the Tierna Cadachtas finds the seeds that we're looking for.
Perhaps, but this flower is usually rare. I've never seen such a great number of them in the same place.
These flowers are similar to those we found in the dwelling of the Tierna hack, and they bear seeds.
Those are the offering seeds we need to open the root passage. We should go try them.
We have what we need. Let's go back to the stone stele.
Alright, and which way do we need to go? Oh, all the way back over here. Okay. We're gonna run to my left and then go up here. Okay. Ah, yeah, I can see the stone doorway in the distance. Yeah, we did another quest where we had to use a sacred seed to open a door. It's kind of unfortunate that this particular quest didn't incorporate that information. Like, if we had already done the other side quest before, we should have been able to just say, oh, we're going to need a seed again. Oh, Silver Fox knows the TV program that I'm talking about. You watched that on UK TV? Yeah. I figured it was a BBC thing or something from, you know, the people that are on the show are from the UK. Yeah. Well, they had one that I watched already. It was called A Victorian Farm. And it was the same people, or at least two of the same. There's like 3 historians. I think 2 of them were the same people. Peter and Ruth, I think, were the 2 that were in the Victorian farm one, and then we're also in the medieval castle one. And I think there's also a Tudor castle one, or Renaissance period one. So they do medieval, Renaissance, and then Victorian. I don't know if they've done others, but those are the ones that we have available on Amazon Prime. So I've been watching, and then Christmas specials. They'll do like Christmas time on the Victorian farm, you know, Christmas time in the medieval castle or whatever. I've been watching all of these. I love them. I love watching those shows and shows like that. Stella says, I don't tend to watch much TV anymore. Well, I generally don't. It's like I end up watching these late at night when I'm going to bed. I have a hard time falling asleep, so it's like it's what I put on when I'm trying to doze off, and I'll usually doze off in the middle of the episode and then wake up the next morning and have to go back and pick up what's the last thing I remember before I fell asleep. Yeah, that's about the only time I watch TV is when I'm trying to fall asleep. But, you know, here I am watching old history programs from a decade ago or whatever. I haven't been watching anything recent. Yeah, Victorian farm, Tudor farm. Oh, they did Age of Steam? Nice. I want to see that one. Yeah, I saw the Victorian farm one already. I watched all that. And now I'm working my way through the medieval farm one. let's offer the seed.
And there.
Alright, now he said this place was going to be full of creatures. Are we ready? And we are in a new little mini map. No question marks. We've got to get all the way out here. Alright, here we go. It's time to test our metal.
Be respectful. We are in a sacred passage, which is for initiation and meditation.
We did not come to defile this place, and we do well to hurry. The Tierna Cadachtas is quite the head start.
Alright, but I'm not going to go running in. I'm not going to go rushing in where angels fear to tread here. Yeah, see, I can hear him already. Oh, look at it coming right toward us. Is it gonna see us? Alright, let's huck a bomb or something at this. Can I do a bomb? I have bombs now, right? Says I can throw elemental bomb, magic bomb, poison bomb. I thought I could do that already. Are these going to be bigger and more powerful? Well, let's find out.
Move away. Things are about to get messy.
I guess I don't have to worry about hurting my friends with the bomb. It seemed like it was a bigger explosion than before, so maybe that's what I unlocked when I took the skill point, or the bomb skill. Did it make my bombs bigger? Because I already had the ability to chuck grenades. All these things. I hate these things. Let's check a bomb at these things. Oh, spells. Bomb, it says. That's a spell? Let's see what that does. It doesn't allow me to do it. Bomb. Bomb spell. What does that mean? Well, let's bind it to something, I guess. Not enough adrenaline. Huh, that's weird. Okay. I need adrenaline to do a bomb. I'm not sure what that means. Adrenaline is what I have in Fury, right? And it's being called a spell. All right. Well, anyway, I'm gonna throw a bomb. Huh. Okay. So, hang on. It just says throws a bomb that hits all enemies in a large area. It doesn't say that it's magical. I assumed it was alchemical. But it says attack cost furious 100%. So I guess I've got to have full fury when my hands are glowing red, and then I can lob a furious bomb, magical fury bomb. Okay, I didn't know that was how that worked. But okay. We'll figure it out.
There's a chasm here. The Tierna Harh Cadachtas is agile. She must have jumped over it.
We cannot go this way. There has to be another path.
Oh, there she is, right there. Is she waiting for us to figure out how to get down there? Oh, okay. Maybe this way? Oh, back this way. Ah, here we go. Aha! Interesting. I bet you since I could blow this up, this is like a shortcut. Otherwise, we'd have to take the long way around. But, you know, we could take the long way around just for funsies. Oh, I hear critters. Looks like a one-way trip. What's this way? Yeah, I bet we would have had to go around up this way. Oh shit.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Oh, those just kind of showed up behind me. That spooked me. Alright, we can go this way or we can go this way. I'm assuming we should take the right fork because we're trying to catch up with her. But what's down the left fork? I kind of want to explore. I'm supposed to not be defiling their sacred caves. Wow, these are huge. There's so much going on here. Alright, we're supposed to be catching up with her. Okay, okay, okay. I'll stick to the mission. I'll have respect for the cave. We're just trying to find the lady. Let's have respect for the cave by blowing it up. Oh shoot, I hear a thing. I hear heavy breathing. Oh, she's right there. Alright, I guess we gotta approach her. I wish I could get out of the bushes here. Is that her? I hope that wasn't her. Well, I didn't want to have to kill one of the island people. She's just trying to defend her religious leader and her sacred cave. Golly, I feel like such an asshole. I mean, this just doesn't seem like a very diplomatic thing to do. I want this lady to talk to me. She doesn't want to talk to me, but tough shit, I'm gonna pursue her anyway. I mean, I know it's really important that I find a cure for the plague. I guess that's what's going on here. I'll go to any length. Because, you know, tons of people are dying. Alright, let's see here. Which ones? I guess they're all about the same. Oh, this is interesting. Some have crossed swords and some have the spitting tenlin has the gun. Huh, okay. Interesting. Oh, can I do the bomb now? I can do the bomb now. Whoa. That bomb was pretty cool. Okay. So I gotta have full fury. I had a full fury bar up in the top right corner. I think it's like a yellow adrenaline bar that's beneath my health and my magic bar. Health is red, magic is blue. I don't use magic, so that never really comes into play for me. And then the yellow bar is fury or adrenaline or whatever. So that was pretty cool. But kind of weird that it's magic based and not alchemy based. Since I'm not really a magic build. I'm supposed to be alchemy and firearms, but alright. I might do a save. And check in with the chat. Oh, I don't think I've... Okay. You guys are talking about TV shows and stuff. Alright. Is that a creature? Are we gonna have to fight something? Hello? Is it already dead? Where do we need to go? Oh, this way. I guess I got turned around a little bit. Yeah, I guess I got turned around. Alright, let's go this way. Alright, let's see where we are on the map. Aha, we're out here. And there are 3 question marks.
We're on the right track. There are some fresh prints here.
I hope that she did not hide in this forest. Finding her here would be quite troublesome.
It is an ancient and holy forest. A powerful place. There must be a Nadaig here. We should be careful.
Okay. He found some Fresh Prince. Is it the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Not those kind of Fresh Prince. Can I see anything over here? All right. Seems like we're just gonna follow the path. Can't really deviate one way or the other. Can't cut through the trees. Game won't let us. Can't climb the rocks. Game won't let us. Alright, that looks like a campfire. Let's see if it's the kind I can unlock. Yep. Alright, that's 4 of 5 that I've unlocked. So there must be maybe 2 more out here. Or, well, no, 4 or 5 means there's 1 more camp and then something else out here. Maybe a skill stone or something. Alright. I can swap out companions from here. I can make ammo from here. I might want to make some ammo. I don't know how much I'm gonna need. If we end up fighting one of these Nadaig things or whatever they're called, we could end up needing a lot. Alright, I've got lots of resuscitation powders. I've got a ton of health potions. I've got a few armor ointments. Not that I use them, but who knows. Got an antidote for poison. Resistance potion, what does that do? Okay, balance potion. Alright. I used a few haze potions. It helps to hide me when I'm sneaking. When we were rescuing Afra's friends. Alright. Oh, Barbarian King is off for the evening. Alright, good night, Barbarian King. Thanks for hanging out with us. Have a good night. Oh, look, I think we can see her through the trees. Here we go. Who's this guy? He looks like he's with the Bridge Alliance. No, don't shoot her, you asshole! Shoot him! Shoot him! Oh. Oh, she doing the magic.
Hersin, knock them dead.
Oh, shit! I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Holy shit. They didn't give me much time to deal with that, did they? Alright, here we go. Jeez, P.S. Louise. I don't think the stasis thing worked on it.
Things are about to get dicey.
Ooh-wee! Alright, hang on. Let's try a resistance potion, maybe?
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Oh, Kurt's about to die. I'm looking at what I got here.
Green
went down! No, Kurt!
To my help! And death to the others! Green blood!
Ah, shit, Kurt went down again.
To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Oh, dang. Let's try, swiftness potion. I'm dead again. Damn it. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Yeah, no, they don't die. When they go down to 0 health, they just drop, and then they can't help you in the fight. But you can use a resuscitation powder, and they'll come back. Oh, he's drinking a potion right there. Alright, so what do I want? Alright, I think the poison seemed to work on it pretty well.
Move away! Things are about to get...
It got poisoned. Yeah, it says it's poisoned.
dicey!
I don't think stasis is working on this thing. It worked for a second. Dang it.
Things are about to get dicey.
I'm dead again. When that thing decides to come after me, that's it. I mean, I'm just fucked. Alright, but we know the stasis works on it. This is like fighting a Valkyrie in God of War. Alright.
Move
dead. I'm so dead. It's like, I wish I could... I thought it was possible to queue up several actions at once, but it doesn't seem to be a thing. I'm dead again. Oh, thank God she saved me. She healed me. I know I have traps and stuff, but I just don't think that there's a point in wasting my time setting the traps down. And I'm knocked down. And I wish I knew more about exactly what all these potions did. I'm going to take a resistance potion, but I don't know what the hell if that helps me. Do I need armor ointment? I don't know. We probably just killed her boyfriend. Yeah, she's really going to want to cooperate with us now.
We didn't want this fight.
Oh yeah, that asshole. He's just been hanging out the whole time, huh?
Why?
In order to capture and extract from her what we need. To examine her. Dissect her, if necessary. You have done us a great service, guiding us directly to her.
Are you saying that...
Even if the creature has concocted some remedial potion, it is not the song we came for, but the bird. She leads the sorcerers of this island. She knows how they transform, and from where their powers originate. Our scientists think that the remedy is there, in their pseudo-magic, and in their mutation. Thank you for bringing her to us, and ridding us of the monster.
Do you think I'm going to allow you to manipulate me?
I don't think anything. Apologies, Excellency. But You are going to die tragically from a
Yeah.
stray bullet intended for the monster.
Right, we knew this. Yeah, what an asshole. I wish we could have just killed him to begin with. God damn it.
Mercy, Your Excellency, I surrender.
You weren't going to show me any mercy. Aw, dang. Okay, but if we spare him, then we could drag him back and make him confess what's going on. See, I don't know what's going to happen if I spare him. It's not telling me what the consequences are. Like, it's not like spare him and take him back to Constantine, or spare him and take him back to the Bridge Alliance, or, you know, kill him and drag his body back to... I mean, it doesn't say what's going to happen as a result. I'm leaning towards spare him, even though I'd like to kill him, but I think keeping him alive would at least keep him able to, like, tell people what really happened, and we could get information from him. That's what I'm going to go with. But I think if I don't kill him, Siora's probably going to be mad at me. Well, Siora, you're just going to have to get over it.
You are obviously nothing more than a henchman. It is your governor that is going to have some explaining to do. Off with you, and make sure our paths never cross again.
Thank you, Excellency. You will never see me again.
Yeah, see? I don't get to drag him back or get information from him or anything. Ugh. I hate the fact that I had to fight this thing. I don't like that at all. I don't like the whole progression of this quest line. 5 gold coins under his butt, huh? Alright. I was hoping we'd get more information about my past, and maybe some more information about why the Bridge Alliance is kidnapping and experimenting on people. But instead, we just barge into their sacred caves and their sacred groves and their sacred stone circles and kill their most sacred high priestess and kill the guardian that's protecting her. The agony on her face when we killed him, because they've mentioned before in this game that people are, they don't call them soulmates, they've got some word for it in their language, but basically, you know, it seems like two people are bonded together, and maybe this was like her dude, and he became a guardian of the land, and that's why she was so sad when we killed him. And I'm sad too. This is fucked up. I don't like it.
Tierna. She's unconscious.
Oh, I thought she was dead.
We need to bring her back to her village. She needs to be tended to.
Just pour that potion down her throat that you got there. Leave now, wait before leaving? What? Why should I wait? Why should I wait? This begs the question, why should I wait?
But first, I'm going to make sure that we haven't forgotten anything. I'll return quickly.
Oh, I see. Okay. It's like, if we say we need to leave now, then that means we never come back here again. I got it. And it's just telling us, make sure you've got everything done here that you want to do, because you're gonna get transported back to the village. Alright, alright. I get you, game. I think that's what's going on here. Let's look around, make sure we haven't forgotten any of the notes. Anything hidden back here? Let me take a look. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can go this way. Invisible wall. Yeah, I wouldn't think that we would find that guy's notes back here. I don't think he would have gotten this far. Into this sacred grove. Alright, this is the way back to our camp. Alright, let's take her back. Let's go. What's this? Anything? No. Alright.
Tierna, we need to bring her back to her village.
Alright, let's go.
We should leave right away. Is she going to survive?
Yes, she will heal. They were not shooting to kill her.
There was one dude.
Now. The bond empowers us. It gives us the vigor of animals, the resilience of trees. It's undoubtedly for that reason that your alliance is so interested in us. Tierna, she does not mean to harm you. Please, let me...
What do you want from me, Ranaigse?
We were manipulated by the Alliance. We had no idea that they sought to capture you. We believed their fable of a miraculous remedy. The man that shot you is in no condition to come back and bother you, and their governor will have explaining to do.
I suppose I should thank you for having pulled me from their claws and bringing me here. Even I would have preferred knowing the men dead. There is indeed a remedy. But I doubt that I can do anything against this sickness that you describe. I don't know it. And I don't see how I could create a remedy that would heal it.
Perhaps you could try? We are desperate.
This remedy was prepared for a precise purpose. To heal those who escaped the claws of the Alliance. These monsters capture the Sinol Menoi and torture them, bleed them, put things in their veins. Those that do escape are in such agony that our care and comfort are not enough to mend them. That's why I made this remedy. Not for your Malikor. My people have never fallen prey to such sickness.
How can you be so sure? Perhaps it's your tremendous resistance that protects you from the sickness.
Perhaps. Enon Mil Frictimen protects us all.
Enon Mil Frictimen?
God of 1,000 faces in your tongue. The one and many who protects us and our island. They and we are tied and bound, as they are tied and bound to you. Their generosity to our people is infinite, but the crimes of the Ranaigse enrage it. After all, perhaps your Malikor is their vengeance.
Yeah, we've heard that before, that the Malikor is a curse on us. Possibly for my people, the merchant congregation, my faction, coming here and trying to exploit them a century or something ago. That might be why we're cursed with the Malikor. But I didn't think that the Malikor had been around for a century. I thought it was something more recent. So I don't know why the curse would show up all of a sudden now. Unless it's just because we've all come here and all these different factions are exploiting the island, and so we're all being cursed back on the mainland. I don't know. But we have found out more information about the Bridge Alliance kidnapping people and experimenting on them. I want to figure out how to get to the bottom of that. That's what we just fought. Man, that kicked my ass. According to the letter to the professor that you found, its bark skin armor is so thick that small weapons cannot penetrate it. It would be more effective to start a fight by breaking its armor with heavy weapons. Alright, well, I did my best. We figured it out eventually. Hey, Herman, I see you in the chat room. Sorry, I was caught up in this boss battle and then finishing up this quest. Istella says, yeah, this is what put you off The Witcher. What's that? The quest lines? The negative... Well, there's a lot of things that put me off Witcher. Which one are you talking about? I mean, yeah, the tragedy. The tragedy of this, you mean? The frustrating tragedy of it, because I can't do anything about it. It's like the game requires me to be an asshole, and I don't like that. But hopefully in this game I'll have a chance to set things right. In The Witcher, I don't know, maybe that would have happened eventually. In The Witcher as well, but I don't know. I wasn't going to hang around long enough because there were too many other things about The Witcher I didn't like either. It said that I got some stuff though at the end of the battle. I saw some pop-ups, but I didn't get a chance to read them all. Oh, I got a Ring of Divine Fury that I won't be able to use. I don't think even my mages could use that. Mental power of 4, huh? Okay. And what else did I get? I got the Horn of the Forest King. It's worth 150 gold. Oh, and what else was that? Oh, the Seed of the Door of Knowledge. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we have Demoniacal Cult, which I think is going to involve fighting another massive boss of some kind. And we have Mystery of the Ancient Ruins. Alright, I want to do this one, and I want to go back and talk to Constantine. Constantine, however you say his name, and... Oh. Oh. This quest was put on hold until we progressed the main quest, but now it says we can ask about the research in Eden. Okay. Maybe we could do that then. Before we head back to my cousin. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we gotta go back here to the Blacklands. Let's fast travel. Because I think we've unlocked everything we can possibly unlock in this mini-map now. Nope, there's still 2 question marks out here. I think we have to go north from here and unlock these. Okay. Well, I'm not going to do that right now. Let's go. Let's go ask about Eden. Woo! Good to be back in camp with all my friends. Yeah, I'm glad I had Kurt with me and not Afra for that one. Even though that was a Bridge Alliance quest, and Afra was the one I think that had told us about the panacea and everything, and she probably would have wanted to try to learn more about it, yada yada. I'm glad I had Kurt instead, because I don't think Afra is very good in a fight. I mean, she's got a rifle and she can huck some grenades, but that's about it. Kurt's the one that can really get up in a boss's business, you know what I'm saying? Oh, right. We have this new ring. I don't think you can use this divine ring, my dude. Let's see. Yeah, he needs a mental power of 4. Well, he's got a mental power of 3. When does his mental power go to 4? Mental power. When I reach level 27, he'll be able to use this ring. Oh, man. Yeah, that's going to be a while. I think I'm only level 19 at the moment. Yeah, level 19. That's going to be 8 levels from now. Yeah, alright. And I don't think there's anyone else that would use a ring. He doesn't use rings. He doesn't use rings. She doesn't use rings. Yeah, she doesn't. He's the only one. She uses rifles. Alright, dude. Well, I got this lovely ring waiting for you. Whenever you're ready. We used a lot of stasis mix on that thing. And all it did was buy us seconds. I tried out a lot of potions during that fight. It didn't seem like poison did much to it. So I was going for elemental damage and magic damage. The stasis would only work for a second. Or a split second. Long enough just for me to get my bearings. Or to move around. Or to queue up another action. I don't know. I was trying the Fury Potion. Was that refilling my Fury? I can't really... Yeah, progressively increases Fury over a long period of time. Alright, well that battle... I needed the Fury right away, not over a long period of time. So that was kind of useless, I guess. Power Potion. Increases the destabilizing effect of physical attacks. Okay, so I could do more physical damage. I wasn't really getting up close and personal with that thing, though. I was trying to stay away from it and lob bombs and shoot it with my gun. Greater Swiftness probably would have helped. Maybe it did help. Did I take one of those during the fight? I don't remember. Balance. Keeping myself from being knocked down. That probably helped. I think I tried Resistance too. I don't know how much that was helping me or not. Same for the armor ointment. Quickly regenerates armor. Yeah, that might have helped some. It's a pain though. Every time you try to take a health potion, I mean, it makes sense. You got to stop and drink it, but woo, when seconds count, when split seconds count. I'm glad I had Ciora to heal me a few times. Alright, let's go see the merchant. Now, personally, I would like to be able to keep the Horn of the Forest King. It would be nice if we could put our really special trophies like that into our house. Because that's a boss battle in the middle of a quest. That's something that should like go on display in my house, not just be sold to a merchant for gold. But I guess that's all I can do with it. So I will do that. Oh, he can't use that yet. Ooh, he could use that. He would lose some stun. And whatever... Is that attack cost furious? I don't know what that means. But he would do more magical damage. Ooh, it's pretty pricey though. That looks really good on him. I like it. Ooh, serene noble boots. Ooh, explorer's boots. He would lose 2% of elemental resistance but gain armor and balance. And we could probably improve them some. Yes. They look good with his outfit, I think. Oh, they look a little bit more like they're not type clothing, though. I don't know if he would like that. That might be better for him. He would lose a teeny bit of poison resistance but gain a lot of armor. And they are in his style. It's Teleme. And we can upgrade them. They have a slot for upgrading. Alright, I'm gonna get it. Let's fix you up, my dude. Yeah, let's sell these. How do you look in your new boots? Your new thigh-high boots there. I like them. Looks good. Alright, so maybe we should take him with us. since he's from the Ptolemy faction. Normally I like to have Ciara with me if I have to deal with native people. But I don't know if I will have to deal with natives or not. I feel more comfortable having Kurt with me. But I don't know. I still says sexy boots. Yeah, kinky boots. We're doing theological conflicts. Let's see if it says anywhere online if we should take a particular person with us. Okay, let's see. It's saying, depending on how I do this quest, I can get +2 with Ptolemy. And then lose 1 from Ptolemy. Then I could get +1 reputation. Alright, I'll leave her behind. Trying not to second guess myself too much, but I'm getting so far into this game I don't want to screw anything up. Alright, I think I'm going to leave Ciara here and take Kurt and Petrus. Alright. Let's go, my dudes. Now that we've completed that quest, searching for a panacea, for some reason now we're able to come here and continue theological conflicts. So let's see what happens. This is the Ptolemy colony of Eden, I think they call it. And it's where they are trying to live in harmony with the Tierfridians, and by harmony I mean the Tierfridians have to convert to their religion or get killed. The Ptolemy say they're trying to live in harmony, but they're not really living in harmony.
Oh, there you are, Your Excellency. The Enlightened has heard my prayers.
What's going on? Where are the others?
After deciphering the content of the tablets, they went north to continue their research in some swamps. But they must have encountered problems. Brother Fidelis came back here, and he was in a dreadful state. He most likely came to seek help, but he fainted. It's impossible for us to know what happened to them.
I am not a doctor, but I may be able to examine him.
Oh, please do. Any help would be appreciated. We've done our best, but our magic has proved inefficient. And the healer we sent for will certainly arrive too late from San Matthias.
Okay.
This man is burning up with fever, and he bears several bite marks and traces of blows.
The blows did not put him in this state. He looks like a victim of poisoning. With the right antidote, I think we could get him back on his feet.
Have you tried giving him any anti-poison?
Of course, but to no avail. And what if it were a hex cast by the heretics?
No matter what happens, you always suspect them. This man was in the swamp. We know it's home to many creatures that we have a poor knowledge of. But local healers will certainly know which antidote to use. We could ask Lair. He will direct us to someone who understands remedies.
Alright, let's run to the other side of the camp. Lair is, I think, the chieftain of the village who's trying to live in harmony with the Ptolemy by pretending to agree with their religion so they'll just leave him alone. We were here the other day talking to him. Hey, Lair.
Onol Manawi, you've come back to see old Lair. I heard that you managed to retrieve the tablets.
Did Vindwal tell you?
Yes, and I feel more at peace, knowing that our brothers are alive, and that they will be able to join another clan. And you proved me right. Peace with the Renaigse is possible.
Well, too bad. Oh, native reputation +1. I was going to say too bad that Mev, or whatever her name was, didn't get the memo. That's unfortunate.
I need your advice. You may already know that one of the researchers came back wounded from the expedition.
I heard about it.
He has all the symptoms of a poisoning, but the anti-poisons we gave him had no effect. He must have been bitten by a creature of the swamp, and we're looking for a healer who would know of a suitable antidote.
So, you came to see me. Interesting. Our neighbors did not think for one moment that we could be helpful. Alas, our Donegat is one of the exiles. But Vindwal knows plants well. She will know.
Thank you. I will go see her. I hope she agrees to help us. I have to go.
Like so many others.
He says that every time with such bitterness, and I feel bad. I'm like, dude, what did I do to you? I can't stay here forever. Are you lonely? Alright, well, I guess it's a good thing I spared her son then. Didn't we end up... I think it was Vindval that her son had originally stolen the tablets. And I had the option of going in and kicking their asses and getting the tablets back. But instead, I snuck past everybody and spared their lives. So now maybe she'll cooperate with us because we were nice to her son? I bet she would decline to help me if I hadn't spared her son before.
Here you are again. What do you want?
I have come to ask for your help. Lair told me you know about remedies.
I do know a few of them. I have learned about plants. I used to want to become a Donegat.
One of the researchers came back wounded from the expedition. Apparently he was bitten by a creature of the swamp.
And now he has the Llewellyn fever. We have a good knowledge about this affliction. He will die if he does not receive proper treatment.
Do you know which antidote should be given to him?
Yes. These priests are idiots. They could have asked for our help, but they treat us like children. You are different. And you have allowed my son to join a new clan.
Ah, see?
So, I will give you the potion to cure the priest. Wait a moment.
Thank you.
Make him drink this remedy and he'll get better.
Thank you, Vindwell.
Bam! Boot the door open.
Where am I?
You're in Eden. You are safe.
Was I unconscious for a long time? The other members of the expedition, they are in danger. The swamp is so hostile. We weren't prepared for it. Some of our people have disappeared.
What caused these wounds?
A nightmarish creature. The swamp is full of them. A colleague and I had left to fetch some help when we were attacked. I managed to run away, but I don't know what happened to him. As for those who are at the camp, you must go help them.
Show me the location of your colleagues on the map. I will join them.
There. Please, hurry.
Mark it on my map.
You should rest now.
I wonder if this is the same swamp we were in the other day that was filled with so many bodies of Toleme, and we were looting all of them. Y'all remember that? Yeah, I think it is. Maybe? Find the theologian's camp. Is it not in the same minimap? Oh no, it's out here. Ved Vilvi. Have we been there before? Is there a fast travel spot nearby here? Father Justinus. Why does he have a little talk bubble over his head? We've already talked to him. Does he have new dialogue, or is it the same old, same old? You got anything to say, dude?
Your Excellency, the Enlightened must be sending you. I am afraid we may need your help once more. Did you hear about what happened? One of our theologians who went on the expedition came back in a very concerning state.
I am aware, yes. The poor man was bitten by a venomous creature.
It reassures me to hear that you have taken charge of the situation. Your help is a true blessing from the Enlightened.
I must leave you. Goodbye.
May the Enlightened always keep you in their divine blessing.
I guess he's just there to tell us that there's a quest to do if we weren't paying attention. Alright, we should be able to fast travel from our camp. Stella says, shh, don't say it out loud though. Say what out loud? Your previous comment? I'm looking at I see your other comment. Do you not want me to say that out loud? Or are you talking about something else in the game? I'm sorry. How's my status? I seem to be fine. have I got here? Oh. Oh, the antidote. All these quest items, even after you use them, they seem to still stay in the inventory. It's weird. Oh, right, and we found some boots. Why does it say there's a exclamation point over the boots? Yeah, okay. Why did I have to look at that? That's weird. Alright, moving on. Oh, I should be quiet about the swamp. You definitely didn't find their relatives and loot their cold dead corpses. Yes, no, shh. I definitely didn't do that. I definitely did not. What's this? Oh. Oh, I think this is a new area we haven't been in before. Although few natives live in these swamps. Vedvilvi is a region inhabited by many animals and wild creatures. The Swamp of 1,000 Lives. Ooh. That sounds cool. Oh, and the camp is just right over here. Okay. Let's go back here and see what's around the little bend. There's a question mark. Maybe it's camp? Probably. Oh, no, that goes that way. Nope, this way. Oh, this is very different from the ancient forest, isn't it? Oh, yeah, it looks like a camp. Ooh, the chest over here. This looks like some kind of... I mean, they got these little lanterns glowing up here, like it's a sacred, magical place or something. Lots of carvings on the rocks. That's pretty cool. This would be a great place to have a party. I don't want to go too far down this path because it's not in the direction of our quest, but I see this glowing at me, so I want to loot it. Ooh, what's through there? Look at that. That looks cool. Kind of creepy and misty. My boots are gonna get soggy in all this mud. Oh! Yep. Here's a dead dude. He has priest gloves and a bishop's ring. Oh, this doesn't look good. Okay, I thought it was maybe one of those ponds that had a big tree ant in the middle of it. Ooh, old blackened rapier. I think I had one of those earlier in the game. Ooh. It's like Morthal in Skyrim. All swampy. Full of fungus. There is fungus among us. Oh, this looks like a camp back here.
Someone so foolish and thoughtless should not be supervising an expedition.
How dare you! It looks like we're right on time. If we do not intervene, they're sure to gut each other.
How can you call yourself a man of faith when you turn your back to the word of our founder?
Me? At least...
Hey, what's happening here? I could hear you from miles away.
Your Excellency, I'm so happy to see you. You arrived right on time to settle this matter.
How did you manage to find us in the middle of this swamp?
All the yelling?
Fidelis managed to reach Eden. He's the one who told us where your camp was.
But he didn't leave alone. What happened to Father Orbricus, who was accompanying him?
Oh, the dead guy down the road?
Dead, like our other companions. This is all your fault. This is yet more proof that you are not fit to lead such a team. I should be the one in charge.
Maybe you should calm down and explain to me what's happening here.
This expedition was undertaken with no concern for common sense. We are not equipped to explore this type of place. Our people are disappearing, and all we have found are some falsified writings.
Brother Virgil is terrified, which probably explains why he is being so disingenuous. We have made incredible discoveries, and we could find more.
You are beyond redemption. I won't waste another second talking to you. If you want to talk to me, Your Excellency, it will have to be without her.
How charming.
Okay. Well, I'll be back in a minute. It looked like there was something over here. Yeah, there's a little question mark right there. I've discovered the excavation site. Okay. Huh, interesting. Let's have a look around. Of course, there's probably no point right now because I don't have a quest to look around here yet. Alright, alright. Resist the urge to explore. In this game, there's kind of no point to it. I mean, there's a point in looking around and, you know, finding little hidden chests here and there and stuff like that, but in general, it's better to just wait till I have a quest reason to go somewhere. At least that's what it seems like so far.
Your Excellency, I hope you will forgive us for that scene. My relations with Virgil have always been difficult.
Oh, well, you know, there's a pill for that.
It has been unbearable. I'm afraid we may need an arbiter.
Before anything else, I need to know what has led to this situation between you.
What would you like to know?
The reason for your quarrel?
For what reason were you quarreling?
The expedition itself, I'm afraid. Virgil was always against it, especially under my supervision. For him, our discoveries in Eden were sufficient. They confirmed what he wanted. The rest did not matter. According to him, we should never have continued. And when we found new tablets, it became even worse.
Were they also written by Saint Matthias?
Without a doubt. The handwriting is the same. There are also some patterns, some islander symbols. It's fascinating. But what really angers Virgil is the content we managed to decipher. Our founder explains that he learned a lot from the islanders. Something our brother cannot accept. He now persists in saying that these tablets are fake, forged by the natives themselves.
Brother Fidelis told me that several members of the expedition have disappeared.
Yes, that's why he left along with Father Orbricus to fetch some help. 3 more of our colleagues are missing. And I'm not even talking about the ones who fell ill. I must admit that I underestimated the hardships we would encounter. I made a mistake. I should have prepared this expedition more thoroughly. But Virgil's being disingenuous does not help.
And no one has searched for those who are missing.
I wanted us to search for them, but someone later convinced me that it presented too much of a risk. Along with lack of preparation, our constantly decreasing number, and creatures swarming the area.
And by someone, I suppose you mean Brother Virgil.
Indeed.
I'm thankful for these pieces of information. But you understand that I will also have to talk to Brother Virgil.
Of course, that's understandable. You must hear us both before you can make a decision.
Wow, that orchestral score in the background is a bit much, especially compared to the volume of the conversation. Let me see if I can adjust the sound a little bit. I think I already have the dialogue volume turned up as high as it'll go, and I turned the music volume down a bit already. Alright, we'll just go with that. I suppose we'll go talk to Brother Virgil now and find out his side of the story. Not that I want to, but I'm a diplomat. That's what I'm supposed to do.
Brother Virgil.
What do you want?
Can you explain to me what caused such a quarrel?
The reason for it is very simple. It is Eugenia's folly. This woman should never have been the supervisor of our team. The discoveries made in Eden were sufficient, but no. She didn't want to stop the research. She organized this expedition in a hurry, without taking elementary precautions, and now she's accepting as facts the delirious writings we discovered on these tablets, without doubting them for even 1 second.
What do you mean?
We found some new tablets, allegedly written by Saint Matthias, but their content is so absurd that they were obviously forged. I am certain that the natives must have found these stones before us and modified their content.
How would they have done that? The natives cannot write.
They must have been helped by an unscrupulous settler. How would I know?
Brother Fidelis told me that some of your colleagues went missing. Do you know anything about this?
They did not go missing. They were killed. There was the wild beasts, the diseases, and let's not forget the savages. We can feel their presence, roaming around the camp at night. I am certain that they are responsible for the death of our colleagues.
That's strange. There aren't many villages around here.
Those savages may very well have been following us since our departure. We will not be safe on this island until it is entirely converted.
I see. So, you haven't tried to find your colleagues?
So we can die as well? I am not as crazy as Sister Eugenia.
I cannot take sides in your quarrel for now. And in any case, it is not what matters the most. Even if you think they are dead, we have to try finding your colleagues.
Well, if you are prepared to take such a risk, I can only commend you for your bravery and wish you luck. But I would not get my hopes up. You should start by searching the excavation site.
Ah, there you
to
go.
Get there, take the path south of here. But be careful. The creatures that roam the area are ruthless.
See, now we have a quest to go and investigate the excavation site. So what is this? Investigate here, and investigate over here. Looks like I've got to go down this way and then do a loop around. This is blocked by rocks. Okay, we can do that. Alright. But I want to stop at my camp first. Run past the dead dude, who'll probably stay there for the rest of the game. Get stuck on a branch. Here we go. How many can I make? I've got enough amber to make 5 more. So let's do it. Alright. Not sure what waits for us in there. Don't step on the guy's head. Oh, right, there was a camp right here. Oh, I forgot about that. I know, I just unlocked it. And I was a dummy and ran all the way back to the other camp. Duh. Okay. That's probably why they put a camp right here, because they're like, hey, you're going to deal with some heinous shit in here, so get ready. Prepare your butts. Alright, well, I think we're good. Let's head in. Search area and investigate the disappearances. Anything up this way? What's up this way? Nope, just a dead end. I guess we gotta go down here. Ooh. I have science level 2?
This man's death was no accident.
I guess I do.
Nor was it linked to any predator attack. It was caused by a violent strike to the back of the skull with a mace, and it didn't take place here. The marks surrounding the body show that it was moved, most likely to make it seem like he fell to his death. This man's skull is sunken, but he doesn't look like he was in a fight. Could he have fallen?
That is unlikely. Look, my child. The wound is located at the back of the skull. I regret to say that, in my opinion, he was struck from behind.
That's what I just said.
Most likely.
Oh, I see. I can investigate or I can examine, but the light's still there. Okay. Alright, well there's one that we've looked at. Let's check the quest. Investigate the disappearances. Okay. What is my science? Yeah, I have a science of 2. Okay. Alright, moving on. I suspect Brother Virgil. What do you guys think? He definitely seems like the suspicious party here. Oh, I see a beast. Look, right there. That's a big old lizard beast, or 2, or 3. Can we go this way? Is this an option? Oh, there's more over there. Doesn't look like we can avoid the conflict with them.
Maybe enlightened folks help me in this battle. To my help. And death to us! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Oh, I got knocked down.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
The body of this man was devoured by beasts, but it happened after he died. One of the wounds is clearly a knife wound. But alas, it is impossible to know who was wielding it.
Guess they didn't have fingerprinting. They have magic and they have alchemy and science, but they don't have fingerprinting. can't use that workbench, huh? Okay. It's just a decorative workbench. So now where to... Let me pause for a second. Hello, Jed. Jed says, hey, it's been over a year since I watched your streams, but I'm back. Oh, thank you. Well, welcome back. I don't usually stream on Saturdays, but I really like this game and I really wanted to play it, so here I am. How you doing? And another reason that it's been over a year maybe is because I was on Twitch for a year. I haven't been streaming to YouTube for about a year. I stopped streaming to YouTube back in January 2020. I did my last Fallout Friday, and then I moved over to Twitch full time for streaming. I still upload videos on YouTube, or I had been all year uploading highlights. But the live streaming was happening over on Twitch for the past year. But I'm back here on YouTube again. I still stream on Twitch as well. I got a PC. When I play PC games, I will stream on Twitch. I'm in the middle of playing Fallout 3, so I'm going to be streaming some more of that pretty soon. That'll be over on Twitch. But then I edit highlights videos and put those on YouTube. And when I play on PS4, which is what I'm using for GreedFall, then I'll stream. I'm back to streaming on YouTube again. Oh, okay. This overlooks where we just were. Anything interesting over here? Just some old barrels. Oh, the drums. Oh dear. That looks like a really big beast. Can I tell what it is from here? I'll do a save. It may have auto-save, but I'm going to do a hard save. You ready, gentlemen? Is it possible to stealth around? No, it is not.
Maybe enlightened protect me in this battle. To my help! And death to the others! Let the shadow engulf our enemies!
Oh, I got knocked down by a tail. Yeah, this is the problem with third-person camera. One of the reasons I don't like it. You get into a tight space like this for combat, and if you're a ranged fighter and you're trying to get some range, yeah, good luck with that. Look at that. Can't see anything. Yeah, it sucks. I used to have that problem in Horizon Zero Dawn a lot. I'd be trying to stealth somewhere or do something, and then the camera would get stuck in the bushes. Oh well. Here we go. Let's investigate the third body.
The cause of death is no mystery. This man was attacked by one of those large reptiles, a Llewellyn. And yet, these iridescent marks on his skin make me think that a stasis spell was cast on him first.
Oh.
He was intentionally immobilized so that he would fall prey to this animal. It seems obvious now that these disappearances were orchestrated.
All these disguised deaths, these abject crimes. The natives can be violent, but they are not deceitful. I'm afraid that Brother Virgil may have found a way to take control of the expedition. He should be judged for it.
I'm standing right
Indeed.
here. You can turn around and talk to me.
I think that we should go find this brother and ask for an explanation.
Alright, come on. Looks like we can jump up right here. Oh, he's up here, huh? Okay. But what's out over here, though? Can we get around this way? No? Can we climb up this hill right here? Get to him? Nope, we cannot. There's no jump button. There's a lot of invisible walls. Oh, maybe this leads back around this way? Yeah, maybe. It's a one-way trip. Whoa. God, that would break your legs. Oh, there's a little chest. Hello, little secret chest. Oh, I better drink a healing potion or take a nap. Where's the closest camp? Let's go take a nap. Because we don't know what's going to happen next. Alright. Now let's go talk to Brother Virgil. He's very zealous. He doesn't like the fact that they have found information that contradicts his dogma.
Brother Virgil.
Your Excellency. Weren't you supposed to be looking for our colleagues?
I found him.
Indeed.
Ask him for an explanation regarding the murder of the researchers.
I regret to say that they are indeed all dead.
I knew it. What a waste. Eugenia and her recklessness are to blame for this.
I'm afraid someone else is responsible for this. These deaths are not accidental, and yet they were disguised as such.
The savages. Their thirst for blood is unquenchable. I knew we should never have come without an escort.
Oh, Virgil, would you please stop taking us for fools? The natives had no hand in this.
Who else could it be?
Someone who desperately wanted this expedition to fail. Does that remind you of anyone?
Fine. You unmasked me. But know that my cause is righteous. The Ordo Luminis sent me to keep an eye on this expedition, to ensure that the discoveries we made would not jeopardize our nation or our presence on this island. But the inscriptions on the tablets are a heresy, a dangerous manipulation. Can you imagine what would happen if it was said that our founder listened to the teachings of the natives? But
What's
even
wrong with
then,
that?
Foolish Eugenia accepted these discoveries as truth, without any hesitation, without realizing that our entire nation could suffer because of it. So yes, I wanted to scare her.
I understand that you might want to protect your nation, but to go as far as assassinating several of your colleagues...
Come now. What would you do if someone were threatening the congregation? You cannot make me believe that you would not be willing to kill. You may have already done so. But since you want to avoid using violence, help me convince Eugenia to go back to Eden. My colleagues and I know how to sort through these discoveries. And you will be rewarded, of course.
No.
It is undeniable that these discoveries could cause a great upset in Thélème.
Good.
But he has
Let
no
him be
right
upset.
to decide what should be revealed or not. On this island, Cornelia should be the one to decide.
I agree.
Be careful with your accusations, though. Eugenia and her colleagues are on edge. We wouldn't want them to start killing each other.
Oh, we wouldn't? Are you sure about that, Petrus? I would say Brother Virgil had it coming. I am not going to accept his bribe. Heck no. Even for 1,000 gold coins. Reveal what happened to everyone. Order him to leave the expedition. Okay. Those are my two choices. Now, I am a diplomat. The point of this game is I'm supposed to be neutral, and I'm supposed to be getting as much information as I can, and I'm supposed to be very careful. I don't want to tip the side, tip the scales in favor of either side in the war. I don't want to do anything that's going to hurt my faction, the merchant congregation. Petrus is right. This dumbass here, this Brother Virgil guy, he doesn't get to decide whether the tablets are real or fake. That's not up for him to decide. That's up to the scholars of his religion and his religious leaders and whatnot. Now, we already know from the quest that we did at the very beginning of the game when we were still on the mainland, there was a side quest where we had to try to help the Thélème hunt down some escaped heretics. And we found the heretics, but it turned out they weren't really heretics. They were just scholars who had uncovered some information that didn't match up with what the leadership of the Thélème was teaching in their religion. So we already know that the Thélème are very dogmatic, and they're not really interested in truth. They're not interested in growing, in personal growth or in expanding or changing their religion to accommodate new information, right? They're very strict and authoritarian and dogmatic, and they're also forcibly converting the natives on the island of Tierna. They see them as a threat. They see them as worshipping demons and whatnot. So, I mean, they're assholes. They're assholes, in my opinion. But it's not my place as a diplomat to decide, to throw everything into disarray. So, I don't know. I would like to reveal what happened because I think everyone has the right to know the truth. But you never know when you might need unusual allies or someone alive to, give their side of the story or whatever. I'm going to just tell them to leave the expedition. Now, if I was playing Fallout 4, I would totally reveal what happened to everyone, tell everyone the truth. But Fallout 4, you're not playing as a diplomat. You're playing as whatever you decide to play in the Wasteland. I am going to go for this one.
Sorry, Brother Virgil, but I cannot accept. You will take your belongings and leave this place. The research will continue, and their discoveries will be studied by wiser people than you.
Yep.
The decision to reveal them or not will be theirs.
I see. My colleagues and I will go back to Eden. I hope that you don't regret your decision.
I hope I don't either, Brother Virgil. But yeah, I don't necessarily want to tip my hand. That's part of being a diplomat, I think, is having leverage. And if I go and tell everybody here exactly what happened, then I will no longer have leverage. So this is what we'll go with.
Alas, I have found the dead bodies of your colleagues.
How horrible. But how? Oh, perhaps I should have listened to Brother Virgil.
I doubt it. Brother Virgil is responsible for these deaths.
Oh, so I'm telling her the truth anyway.
He was hoping to blame the natives for them and discredit you.
What? But why would he? He will have to answer for his crimes.
As I do not have the authority to arrest him, I sent him back to Eden. If you want him to face judgment, you will have to report what happened to the Mother Cardinal.
You are right. As soon as we get back to civilization, I will make sure that she hears about it. Once more, your help has been a blessing. Take this.
Ooh, what'd I get? What'd I get? Reputation and some gold coins.
Well. There are 2
and a level up
to continue the research.
Were you hoping to discover more?
Of course. This place was but a single step in St. Matthias's journey. The last tablets speak of a journey northbound, further up in the swamp. But even if Virgil is no longer a threat, we are not sufficiently well equipped to go there.
We could go there for you if you wish. You just have to tell us where to look.
That would be marvelous. Of course, you would have to start from the excavation site where he wrote this. I think I noticed a path going north when I was there, actually. Look for any traces of life. Perhaps you will be lucky enough to find more of his writings. That would be fantastic.
Don't worry. I will conduct this research and come find you here if I uncover anything.
Woo! Oh, dang, I leveled up to 20. And they really enjoy sweeping that one spot right there. I just gotta say, they've been sweeping that spot for a while now. There should be like a big hole there where they keep sweeping. Alright, so what did I get? Leveling up to 20, what does that get me? I have a skill point. No attribute points, no talent points. Okay. And I can probably go for a powerful bomb? Sure. I just recently unlocked bomb earlier in this live stream and figured out how to use it. Now, I have the option of resetting my skills. Down there it says I have 3 memory crystals. At certain points in the storyline, you get memory crystals. And that just allows you to reset everything. If you decide that you don't like the build that you have, and you want to shift into using more magic, or use, you know, heavy armor or whatever, you can redo your entire build. Which is nice. But I'm not going to do it. I'm fine with what I got for now. Hey Storm, I see you in the chat room. How you doing? How's your weekend so far? And I got a sharp fang, and what else did I get here? I don't know. Alright, looks like now I can go in the footsteps of Saint Matthias. Now, it'd be pretty interesting if it turned out that Saint Matthias was actually the guardian spirit of the island. Because weren't they just talking about, in the previous quest that we were doing, she was talking about, the high priestess lady was saying there was some spirit of the island. And we've seen pictures where the volcano-looking thing in the center of the island is drawn on walls, but also seems to look like a person wearing robes. Like, it looks like a person, like the outline of a person in robes with a head and like a halo or something. But the actual, like, the robes and stuff are in the same shape as the volcano in the center of the island. So I'm thinking that the volcano in the center of the island houses the spirit of the island that protects the island. And now I'm starting to wonder if Saint Matthias is actually the spirit in the center of the island. Because they say that Saint Matthias died here. And they thought that he had died in Eden, and that's why they built their village there, I think. If I remember correctly. but it could be that he didn't actually die. It could be that he became the spirit that protects the island. Kind of like St. Patrick protecting Ireland or something like that. Oh, okay. We were fighting one of these. Lizardy creatures. Alright. So where do we go next? If we go in the footsteps. Ah, we go this way. Find out where St. Matthias went. Well, it doesn't look like there's... Usually on the maps there'll be lots of question marks. It looks like there's not any other question marks here. Maybe there's not much more of the map to unlock. But I think that's going to be it for me today. I'm going to go have dinner with my family. And head on out of here. But I'll probably be back again tomorrow. I'm really captivated by this game, and I really want to find out where the story is going. Sometimes it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I'm hoping it'll all make sense when we get to the end. That's probably as much or more my fault as it is the writing of the story. Sometimes I don't pay attention. Or I miss details. But, we'll get there. We'll get there. I know how difficult it is to try to make a complicated story full of twists and turns and side quests and all kinds of information and have it all make sense no matter what order you do it in. Oh, did that fire just show up? Oh, I guess he lit the fire. I didn't see him there behind Kurt. Alright, everybody. Well, have a great rest of your weekend. If I don't see you again tomorrow, take care of yourselves till next time.